do this. Okay. Well, I am so excited that you guys are on here. I really just wanted to do a Zoom, and Stacy and I both wanted to do a Zoom in regards to this promotion. This is a huge opportunity for you to grow your team. It's a huge opportunity to get some of those people off the fence that have been sitting there for Lord knows how long. So I really wanted to touch base with all of you to go over that promo, maybe even some verbiage that can help you with sending to prospects or sending to people who maybe haven't expressed interest, or maybe they're just long-term PCs that you want to introduce the opportunity to. This is nothing, we're not going to do anything different this month than what we have been doing. And guys, we are steps, leaps and bounds ahead of many other organizations because we've been doing this Class A Academy and because we've been doing the 90-day run. So if you are on this call and you're not doing, or you're not involved in either of those, let me tell you, you need to be, okay? Because the people who have been for the last 60 plus days are, I mean, they know exactly who they're going to reach out to this month. Okay, they don't even have to think about it. They already have a list. They have their Class A prospects written down. And so I'm telling you, if you're not a part of it, it's not too late. The 90-day run, we're almost done. So I don't really think that that's something that you'll want to jump in right now. That doesn't mean you want to jump in the next one, which will start in October. But Class A Academy, absolutely. It is not too late. We will send you, we will start from the beginning and the first call, and we will go through, and there's 9 calls now at this, we're at week 9. You can bust through those. They're 15 minutes long, guys. You can bust through those. You could probably get through all 9 calls in the next 3 days, 4 days if you really wanted to, okay? So, but the people who are doing that and they're using those tools and those tips that they're getting in these calls and they're applying them to their business, those are the people that we're going to see really run with this awesome promo, okay? So, here I am doing this. If you guys have been with us for a while, it was last February, March, yes, I think January, February, March, or just February, March, I can't remember. But we had what was called Rank Up Mania. And it was very similar to this. Unfortunately, there were a lot of people that weren't very ethical with it, which has led to them not doing a big promotion like this since. There's also, which has led to some of the stipulations in the FAQ for this August promotion, which aren't bad, but they're in place because of that. They have to protect the company. The company paid out like $18 million. It was crazy. I earned $25,000 off of it. Isn't that insane? That's crazy. Wow. So it was ginormous. I mean, you should have seen the growth out of people's organizations. But I can say for me, mine was ethical. I did mine exactly the way I was supposed to. Everyone on our team did. Most of our team, all of our team did, which I'm super proud of. But there were a lot of people that did. So they have not done anything since. This is the biggest promotion they've ran since. But they're doing it because we're on a $1 billion run, okay? Jeff Olson said it on the NMD call. Mark Smith said it on the NMD call. We are on a $1 billion run. We are a $1 billion company, but we've done that accumulative. We're $1 billion cumulative sales. They are on a $1 billion run to hit in 1 year, okay? So a lot of that will be done probably through the international, but when we build in our backyard, that leads to more international growth, right? So they are supporting us because this is only available to US, Mexico, Canada brand partners. Now, if you sign someone up in, say, Japan, that would count for one of your 5 because you are a US brand partner, okay? But this is only for US, Canada, Mexico. So this is really exciting. I'm excited about it. I'm working towards it, but I'm not doing anything different this month than I have before. Okay, I'm reaching out to more people because I've probably been laxed with that, but I am not doing anything. My verbiage isn't really changing much. I'm just making sure I'm following up with everyone, and I'm contacting people. I'm reaching out to people. I'm getting my bottles out. I'm getting, I want people to try the product, because leading with a product is then going to pique their interest and then you can introduce the business to them. Okay, so don't go so far away from the norm and what we have done up to this point. Stick with that. Okay, it works. It's the system. Sorry, I have to look at my notes because I will get off track. So what is the August promo? If you've watched Miriam You, raise your hand. If you've watched it. Okay, awesome. If you haven't, because there's a couple people on your phone, so I can't see you raising your hands. But if you haven't watched it, and when you put your hands on the wheel, do not raise your hand. I saw you. You need to watch it, okay? Obviously, to learn about the promotion. I'm going to be honest, Sam and Paul Wyatt killed it. They had so many amazing tips with sampling and product prospecting. I took like 3 pages of notes. I mean, amazing. I took a screenshot of their verbiage because I am still constantly learning. I'm still constantly looking for new ideas and new tips, and they gave amazing things out, nuggets out. So definitely listen to that and make Miriam You a priority, but definitely listen to this last one because it's going to help you, again, build your Class A prospect list, okay? But if you haven't watched it, if you've lived under a rock maybe, and you haven't learned about the promotion, so there are 2 different ways to look at this promotion, okay? The first one is get 3 NLC. So if you have teammates, or maybe you have not NLC qualified consistently May, June, or July, if you get 3 this month, you can jump back in and qualify for the 2017 trip to Puerto Vallarta. This will be the very, 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 very last extension. They will not extend this again. It has been stated by multiple people. This is it. Because they've got to be able to book airport. You got to give 12 consecutive months. So that'll lead us up into August of next year, 2017. They've got to do plane tickets in September for the trip in October. Okay, so it will not be extended again. So get 3 NLC. So that's for all existing brand partners who have not qualified consistently. One of those months, they can jump back in with 3 brand partners. They're also going to earn $500. Okay. That's on top of your success pack bonuses that you're going to earn. So keep that in mind. Guys, if you're a brand partner, you bring 3 people on, you're going to be earning $650 after it's all said and done, on top of your commissions, because you're going to have $500 in the bonus and you're going to have $150 in success pack bonuses. Okay, $650. If you're a director, you earn $75 off of each kit. So I'm not a mathematician. You can do the math. So 75 times 3. I like easy math. So if you're a senior director, you're going to be earning $100 off of those packs. So that's what? $800. Okay, that's crazy money, guys. So that's if you're an existing brand partner, okay, get 3 NLC. For all of your people who are fence sitters, new brand partners, you are going, or even, well, hold on, let me back up real fast. If you've NLC qualified up to this point, like every month you're still NLC qualified, you just get your 5 points like everyone else. Okay, does that make sense? You're just going about your day. The great thing is you get 3 people, you're earning $500. Okay. If you have fence sitters, new brand partners that are joining this business, get 3. The verbiage I want you to use, and what we've been told to use, is get 3. Your business is free, because they come in, they get 3 brand partners in August. It's in August, okay, not 30 days, not the first 30 days. In August, they will earn the $500, which then means their investment is nothing, because I spent $500 to get in, and it's $500 cash bonus. They're also, if they do that in August, they're also going to fast start qualify, which there's a $150 bonus on top of the $150 bonuses that they're going to get for the success packs. Okay, That's $800. $800. That's crazy. So make sure you're using that as verbiage when you're talking to your prospects. I mean, they have the potential to earn $800 this month with a $500 investment. So when I talk about the 500 too, I want to make sure that I point this out because I wasn't sure and I went and reread the FAQs. So I want to make sure that I point this out, that if someone comes in at like say they come in at a $50 kit and a $250 success kit, that's okay. They have to get 500 PQV, so 500 in personal volume in their first 30 days, and that will count for you. Does that make sense, everyone? So someone wants, they don't have to come in at 500. Ideally, that's what we want them to come in at. But they could come in at the 250, and then they'd have to be getting their product for free to be able to get, and obviously we want them to be bringing brand partners on, but they would be, if you get them to 500 PQV in sales, so another 250 in sales, they would count for you for those three. Okay, but they won't count initially. So you're going to have to work with those people. You're going to have to get their party scheduled, 2 parties. You're going to have to work with them to get their product for free. Obviously, again, we're trying to get them new brand partners and teammates as well. So, because we want them to get that 500 bonus. Let me see what else I had. So, another thing on the FAQ, which is really important, and this is one of those protections against the company, for the company, is that they have to have an auto delivery run for 2 months. Okay, so their first auto delivery would technically be their kit. The second month would be then in September. In the September, the payouts supposedly on FAQs, I didn't think they were going to be paid out until October because that would be the 2 months. But it looks like the payouts are going to be, for the $500 bonus, would be paid out on September 7th. Okay. Very quick turnaround for that, okay? So what I want you to do, I really want you to make a list. I want you to sit down tonight. Obviously, if you've been Class A Academy or you have a Class A list, great. That's where you start. I also want you to go through and think of just people that you really want to be, who you want on your team. I mean, there are just people in your network, friends, family, whatever, that you just know will crush this and really want on your team. I want you to think about those people. I want you to make a list of those people. I also want you to go through your PCs. Who's been buying consistently? Who loves the product? Okay, put them on your list. I want you to make a list of 50 people. Sounds like a lot, but I promise you, if you go through all of those, you go through your Facebook friends, you go through, if you still have your list of 100 that you're working on, which you ideally, I would love that. But if you have that, then great. But I would use that. But have a list, okay? Be organized. Have a list for you to work off of. And then I want you to call these people. I want you to message them. Calling obviously is ideal, but I want you to contact them personally. You can use verbiage like one I reached out to today. She's never bought from me. She is a friend from high school. We've reconnected in the last several months, but we haven't seen each other in a few weeks. Well, we probably haven't seen each other in 6 weeks. I reached out to her. I know she likes a couple things here and there. She's tried the product. She's never bought anything, but she's sampled the eye serum and the night cream. And I reached out to her and I said, listen, this may sound like it's coming out from left field, and I may sound crazy, but your name keeps coming into my heart. I would love to sit down with you over coffee and introduce this opportunity to you. If after you absolutely have no interest, it's totally okay. It will not hurt my feelings. But your name keeps coming in my heart, and I know that you could use some extra cash because I could have used, I was in that same boat 2 years ago. And I really think that you can crush this. And then I ended it with, would you meet me for coffee? response was, you have been popping in my head as well. I've been thinking about you a lot lately. I would absolutely love to meet you for coffee. I can't make any promises that I'm going to say yes, but there's a reason why you reached out to me, and I've been thinking about you. Boom, new Class A prospect. Had I never reached out to her, she would have never contacted me. I guarantee it. Guarantee she would have never contacted me. Okay? So think outside the box. Don't think about just the people who have asked you about this business. There are a lot of people that are watching. They're just too scared to ask. Okay? What else was I going to say along the lines of that? I'm trying to think. But either way, you know, now I've got to sit down with her. I had to sit down tonight. I have, my calendar's booked of sit downs. So get some sit down, get your sit down scheduled. Let's get some three-way calls. Keep me busy all month long, guys. I'll sleep in September. I'm fine if I don't sleep till August or through August. It's cool. Stacy's the same way. Get us three ways. Do your sit downs. Reach out to people. Those are my biggest tips. Reach out to people. They are not going to contact you. A lot of it is fear. Okay. I was one of those people. We were all one of those people. I was on a call, and I've told a couple people this, but I was on a call with the national marketing directors, the group that went to NLA in Indianapolis. And we were talking about how it went and our takeaways and whatnot. And Shallon posed a question. She said, how many of you would have looked at the business had someone not asked you? There were 8 of us, 10 of us, something like that on there. Only 1. I wouldn't have. If Shallon would have never asked me to look at the business or asked me to meet her at the subway at the YMCA, I would have never looked at this. I would have never envisioned myself doing this. So my point is, you have to ask. What's the worst they say? No? Who cares? Walk away. It's fine. Don't let it hurt your feelings. It's okay. Truly. We probably all said no at first. So it's a no for now. But if you don't ask, it's always no. And a no, and it could turn into a yes, just like mine did tonight. Okay? So I really want you guys to step outside your comfort zones this month. I want you to make your list, and I want you to attack it. All right? Again, this isn't anything different than we should be doing. It's just that there's a really big incentive, a big carrot, like hanging at the end that we all want. But really, these are the things we should be doing anyway to grow our business. So, but again, let me know what I can do to help you. If you're not part of Class A, I'm stressing it, and I'm going to talk about it until I'm blue in the face this month, especially these next few days, but you really, really, really need to be a part of it. And if you are a part of it, maybe you've slacked off because it's wet summer, that's okay. Jump right back in. Let's get you guys those tips and those verbiage and some valuable information that's going to help you right now. Okay, it's going to help you in your business, period. It's really going to help you right now. All right. Does anyone have any questions? I'm pretty much done. I can't think of, I feel like I've covered most of what I wanted to cover. But does anyone have any questions at all for me that I can answer that maybe the group wants to hear too?
Yes. You can always count on me.
I can always count on you for a question, Rose.
Okay. When you do the sit downs, do you show them a video, or have you sent it to them first? And what videos do you have the most success with? So like what materials? I've used a lot of videos to send to people, product wise, but that's what I'm
you know, honestly, it just really depends. I mean, if they've sampled the product and they've liked it, or maybe they're a customer, I don't necessarily send them a video as much as I just say, let's sit down over coffee, or let's sit down over drinks, whatever. And let me just share a little bit about the business with you. So if it's someone who's never been exposed at all to the products, they've never used them, I would definitely use a video. And I don't veer too far off from the Nerium experience. I just don't, because it's the whole package wrapped in one. It's 19 minutes long. It talks about the products. It talks about the business, where we've been, where we're going. I think it's a great video. I really do. I think it's the best one we've had. Some people like How to Earn. If you have, let's see, like if I have one that's like a prospect, maybe that's like a stay-at-home mom, or maybe someone who isn't necessarily a stay-at-home mom, but maybe they want to be. I don't go too far. I love Shallon's Periscope video. You can see it, find it on YouTube. It's one of my favorites. I cry every time I watch it, and I can't tell you how many times I watch it, which isn't probably really shocking to you people that I cried. But I really do. I do love it. Here's the other thing too, guys, is we're going to be doing Zooms, market parties. There's no reason to be not getting people on those Zoom market parties. I love them. I'm going to look just like I am right now and maybe have some pajama pants on underneath, which means all of your prospects can sit in their pajamas and listen to me talk. It's going to be just the same, only I'm going to screen share. So you'll have the market party presentation. That's who actually they'll be able to see. They won't be able to see me. Oh, which is even better now that I just thought about it. I don't even have to share. So see, don't you love how my brain works? Should probably take more EHT. But so you have, it's going to be just, you know, you'll be able to see the screen, the market party presentations. I'm doing one tomorrow. Stacy's doing one Tuesday. Next Tuesday, I have a list. We divvied them all out. So we've got, we've got like Paisha, who's a 2-star. We've got Heather Elrod, who is not a national marketing director, but she's an executive director, and she's a younger single girl. You know, we're trying to get different perspectives so that you can have those to utilize throughout your business, to try to bring on as many prospects, you know, more personalized, if that makes sense. So we're going to be doing those. We're going to have at least 2 a week, at least. That's what I have booked right now, is 2 a week, through the rest of the month. Shallon's going to do one. Patrick's going to do one. So we'll get that male perspective. We'll get the teacher. We'll get, you know, we're going to get it all. So use those, you know, get them to a live event. I don't want these to replace live events, because the energy of a live event is so very different than on a computer screen. But if you have people who just can't get to one, maybe they're out of town people, these are going to be the next best thing. Okay. They'll always be, I think they're going to be at 9 o'clock. Mine's at 9 o'clock Eastern time. I know Stacy's is the same way. So somewhat, you know, it's convenient time, put your kids to bed, and jump on. So send those to all of your prospects as well. Make sure that they get on them. Even if you can get them to a live event, I don't think it hurts to jump on them too. So, in a roundabout way, did I answer your question, Rose?
Yep.
Okay.
More ideas.
Good. Okay. We're trying, guys. We are utilizing every single avenue to help you guys this month. Okay. So we're here for you. What else? What other questions do you guys have? Anyone? Okay. If you guys think of anything, let us know. And if you need something specific that we're not offering, let us know, and we will do our best to make it happen. If you need, you know, again, maybe the 3-ways are not with Stacey and I. Maybe that doesn't fit your prospect. So let us know if you need something specific. We'll get Patrick. We'll get Paul Wyatt. We'll get, you know, maybe you need a woman that's retired. We'll get Shallon's mom. You know, we've got so many people to utilize. Everyone is going to be working together to help everyone as a team, as a family. All right. All right, that's all I got. I wanted to keep this under 30 minutes, 24 minutes. I'm rocking it today. But you guys, let's crush August. Seriously. Here's the thing. If you don't hit it, I want everyone to work their tail off. I'm working my tail off to hit it. If you don't hit it, I don't want it to be the end all be all. Does that make sense? I want you guys to understand that if you bring on even one prospect this month, one new teammate, you've grown your business. So it is, you know, that's one teammate that you didn't have 24 hours ago or a month ago. Okay. So I want you to work this business like you've never worked it before and get that $500 bonus, because I don't know about you, but $500 right now with my kids going back to school is a lot. Will help pay for a lot of school supplies. So $500 is huge. It can change someone's entire financial outlook for Christmas even. Christmas is right around the corner, okay? So really think about that. Really drive your business this month. Step outside that comfort zone. Be organized. Be proactive. But be excited at the end of the month if you grew your Class A prospect list from 1 to 10, or you brought on one new teammate, okay? All right? I don't want anyone to get frustrated by this or to be disappointed in this. This is supposed to be fun. If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong, and we need to figure out what you're doing wrong. All right? So have fun, be excited, be enthusiastic, be passionate, because that's what's going to get people to join your team. No one wants to join someone that's like, oh yeah, it's so awesome. So I'm making like $5.
We're just going to bottle you up.
Right? No, you don't want to bottle me up.
We're going to bottle you up and take you with us.
Be excited. I mean, I just had this amazing sit down tonight, and I'm like, you need to do this. You want to do this. Stop second guessing yourself. I mean, I had to be that way today. So maybe you got to be that way with someone. That's totally fine. But be excited. That's the thing. Be passionate. Be enthusiastic. Be fun. Have fun. Okay? If you haven't read the book, The Secret, you totally should, by the way. I'm going to plug that one right now before I leave, because I've been reading it, and it's really changing my whole thought process. So thank you, Tammy Anderson, who probably isn't on here, but she suggested it, and I love it. So just my little plug for tonight. All right, that's all I got for you. So if you need something, let me know. Bye, guys.